What's up, guys? Welcome back once again to another disc golf video. We are actually out at the Eager Beaver today. This is the next little local tournament for another round. It's just an easy day, especially after the clash and everything. So we're gonna be playing this. It's gonna be warming up, kind of working on up shots and all that kind of stuff, because that's something that I struggled with this week a little bit, or this past week. My putting was really good. I was okay off the tee, but I felt like my up shots could have been a lot better. They kind of left things to be desired. So that's what we're going to work on today. Should be a lot of fun. Let's get into it. All right, so we're playing from the long tees. So it's 234 from here. Basket's down to the right. You kind of want to, I'm just going to throw probably a really soft felon and see if we can get down there. I've chained out on this basket before. It was like 10 years ago when I used to play here. But yeah, I'm just gonna throw my felon and throw it down this left gap and have it push towards the basket. It's gonna be a putt from the right side, probably about a 30 footer or so. I wanna take this SPZ2 and throw this thing on a backhand real quick and see what it would do. Dude, that's pretty. It held it. I'm excited to throw that disc more. So while I'm walking down to the basket, I just wanted to say thanks for all the support lately. I met so many of you guys out at USDGC on Saturday. It was just awesome. It was such a blast to get to talk to so many of y'all and just say what's up and everything. I love meeting people who watch my videos. It's just super encouraging and super fun. So if you guys ever see me out on a course or whatever, come up and say hey. I'd love to say hey and talk for a bit. Obviously, if I'm recording, I might have time restraints, but I'd always love to say hello and hang out for a second and chat. We have two pretty good positions here. Wow, the SPZ2 did really good. That was surprising. All right, so felon was obviously a little overstable, but we've been feeling good with our putt, so I just need to sink this one real quick. That's low, Michael. I knew that it was low too. Like, I don't know, I feel like I just rushed through some of my putts and I need to be more relaxed. Like, if I just sit here and do that, like, that's gonna go in. That was so much more relaxed and like less stressful. Just throwing it. That sucks. But again, like, yes, that was a long putt, but I should have thrown the other thing closer. So starting off with a par. Definitely will need a birdie on that one. All right, so this hole is super cool. I've aced this hole before and I threw a sidearm beast on it back in the day, which is like really funny to me. I stood right here and just threw it, and if I hadn't hit it, I probably would have hit one of the trees in the back, but still, just ridiculous. I'm gonna actually throw the SPZ2 here out on a hyzer so that it doesn't die and it kind of glides and pushes to the left. Yeah, that should have gotten a really good skip off the road. All right, so we got a skip, but wasn't the best skip. I feel like I almost always come up short on this hole because I'm afraid of going too long, which is like a weird, I don't want to say phenomenon, that's not the right word, but it's just a strange thing that you don't want to go too long, so then you end up coming up short. All right, big putt here. There it is. Knew that one right out of my hand. All right, that makes up for that miss. So one down. This hole is 278 uphill. I'm gonna throw my Sapphire, and is that what I want to throw? I think I'll throw my Sapphire, and we'll see if we can give ourselves a look. Since it's uphill, it's probably playing closer to 310 or something, and I'm throwing the Sapphire because it's a little more understable. I could probably throw my stag here, honestly. But we're just gonna throw this and see if we can get it to a good spot. I should be putting. I wanted it to flip a little bit more, but since I didn't throw it as hard as I normally do, it didn't, obviously. Also, for those of you who haven't seen already, I got my own custom discs in. This is a harp with my stamp on it. I've got like 300 discs or so, somewhere around there. I'm gonna be selling them on the Another Round website, and also gonna figure out a date where I can do like a meetup there. So definitely be looking out for that information. I'm really excited about it. Nice, so we filtered through the trees, and like I said, since I didn't throw it as hard as I normally would, it stabled out a little bit earlier. So throw it over here on the left, but honestly, this is not a bad spot at all. Yes, little off to the left side there. Same with that one. Good thing I made the first one. 2 down. All right, so this gap on this hole is super tight. It's 253 feet here. I'm gonna throw a keystone, and then I want to throw like the SPZ and see what I can do with that. Such a small T-pad, it's hilarious. Okay, so that was extremely lucky that I missed my line entirely. I want to see what happens if I throw it vertical. Actually, can we? Man, I thought it would flip. I hit the gap easy. Maybe if I throw the bounty will flip more. Because that sidearm actually felt really good and like secure from right here. Please. All right, so that's the play. Wow, I've never even thought to do that here. All right, so off here to the side on that first shot, that bounty is parked, which is sick. I think I'm gonna, actually, this side looks like the better angle. You guys should still be able to see it. I think I'm gonna go with the step putt as well, which is just gonna be an Annie. See if we can get this there. Dude, that was so sick. You guys can see the bounty parked right there. That was a super sick shot with that. And now we know. So that makes me happy. All right, so this one is 355. From this tee, I'm gonna take my Sapphire again and actually throw it this time. Since we're not going uphill, it should carry pretty well. This Sapphire does turn over just a little bit. So I'm gonna aim at the tree that's kind of to the left and have it pan over to the right for me. This T-pad, I'm gonna be honest, this T-pad is way too small for a 355 foot hole. Yeah, not a good shot. All right, time for another step putt here. See if we can commit to this thing. Aiming out with a hyzer, not really flat. Gosh, that was so close, dude. Getting there not on a hyzer is like super hard, I feel like. Yeah, dang. So got a tiny little putt here. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, so I'm gonna throw the do I wanna do that, or do I just wanna go sidearm? I'm gonna just go sidearm with the Justice. Like, Yeah, I'm just gonna go sidearm with a Justice over here. Literally parked as long as it doesn't roll too far. Heck yeah. It did go a little bit far, but that doesn't really matter. So that's an easy 2, putting us to 3 down now. All right, gonna throw my Keystone here, and let's actually give this a run. Oh, it stood up too much. Filter through. Okay, that filtered through to a putt. It went deeper than I thought, so I'm gonna have kind of a tough gap, but we can make this. I have been working on my straddle putts, so we'll see. Michael! Man, I changed my aim point to the right side right when I threw. Well, both of them chained out. So the Keystone just stood up a little bit too much. So that's all that happened there. I should have thrown it on a little bit more of a hyzer. So there's one tree that looks like it got cut down recently. Or it was cut down last time I played here. And I'm still kind of surprised that it's gone. But it opens up this middle gap so much to where I just throw a little flex with my Justice now through that and let it break through to the other side. Oh, I didn't give it enough. That might still be a putt, but maybe I should have gone with my bounty. That just holds the anhyzer so well. But still, I don't even know if that is the right play. All right, we've got to look right here. I kind of want to walk it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's outside the circle. So I'm gonna go and we'll try and do a little step putt here. A little step putt action. Let's go. Let's go. I just started practicing those too, and I feel like they're a pretty solid tool, guys. If y'all want me to do a video on what I've been learning about them, let me know. I'd love to. All right, so I'm gonna throw the Fury again here. It's 270 uphill, so probably plays closer to 300. And this disc has been going super straight. It's a shorter pad, so I want to go with something straight to understable. Also going uphill, so keep that in mind. So let's see if we can pump this one up there. Oh, flip up. I need to figure out my uphill play. Like, I'm gonna take my Stag and just see what it would do here. Still throw it out on a hyzer, but see how much it flips over. Yeah, I mean, it still flipped over. I know that those are supposed to be pretty straight and not understable. I just don't know what I would. I mean, I don't want to throw a, let's see if I can get the SPZ up there. Great ground action, but still probably circles edge. All right, I'm gonna walk this one off too. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and a half. So that's outside the circle. And I was taking pretty big steps too. I guess I could just use my rangefinder. But let's try and get ourselves another step putt here. Sink it, get it in there. All right. Oh, and that was right where I was aiming too. I just didn't throw it flat. Dang. There it is. Ah! I went a little bit past there. So I needed to release that one flat. Because I throw it out on, I aim left and throw it out on like a hyzer, like you guys have seen my release like this. And since I'm using keystones, they're a little more understable. So my aim point was right. I just didn't, my release was off. All right, so that's it for the front 9. We're 4 down out here, which honestly like is fairly average with all the holes being so short. But we still have a back 9 to go. So if we can get that 4 down up to like 8 or 9 or 10, then that'd be pretty sick. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, thank you for watching and hanging out with me. I'm having fun working on a lot of different stuff, like working on the step putt, working on sidearms with the mid ranges, all that kind of stuff has been a lot of fun. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.